The Volkswagen Up. It's the biggest city car the brand's ever made, but it's also the smallest car that VW currently produces. The result? A big little car with an upmarket badge.
Here in the front, the cabin is very Volkswagen, and for some buyers looking for a bit more fun in their city car, it might be just a touch dull. But for people who like a bit more order in their car, then the cabin is very smart, clean and logically laid out.
Cabin-wise, there's no real clever storage solutions, especially on the base model, but saying that, the Up boasts just as much storage as its rivals.
Now in the back of the Up, it's just as simple as in the front, which is no bad thing. Head and legroom are both class leading.
For the size of the car, the boot is also very good and one of the best in class.
Now I know that I've just said the practicality in the Up is class leading, but something that's quite annoying is the fact that the Up is a 4-seater. There's actually plenty of room in this middle seat for there to be a 4th seat. Although I'm old enough to drive, I can't drive, but reports from this owner of this car say that the Volkswagen Up is very nippy and light around town. That's no surprise really, but what is a surprise is that both the 59 and 79 brake horsepower engines can cope on the motorway. The model that I'm sitting in now is the base level model, and it's a bit disappointing for the average person. Furthermore, the lack of that brilliant removable screen, air conditioning, electric windows, and that terrible scratchy plastic means that it might just not be Volkswagen enough for that many people. Also on this dashboard there's 1, 2, 3, 4 fake buttons that don't do anything, which make you feel a bit poor. But if you're buying your upmarket Volkswagen badge on a budget, then a radio and a CD player might do just fine for you. Now I've heard a lot of car journalists moan about the fact that this exposed metal is a bit 80s, but I think that the exposed metal actually adds to the fun of the Up, and God knows the Up needs a bit of fun in it to compete with the likes of the 500, C1 and Toyota Aygo. They've also moaned about these pop-out windows being a bit ineffective. But let's be honest, are you really going to buy a car because it'll feel like a sauna for 3 days a year? At speed, you can hear a lot of wind and road noise coming through in the Up. But at the end of the day, this is a city car and was built for the city, and we are lucky that it does go on the motorway as it is. There's no doubt that Volkswagen have produced a very good small car here that's a great all-rounder. But the fact that you can buy a new or second-hand, say at Me or Skoda Citigo for cheaper, well, I'd tell Volkswagen to shove it up their arse.
Anyone else notice how every song in this video included the word up in it? That was quite clever, wasn't it? Okay, maybe not.